Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, aka Psycho Smiffy, and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Ninja Gaiden Black. We left off in Chapter 14 with Ryu killing Doku, and his hate is now turning him into a fiend. We will then continue with Chapter 15, the core. Doku's hate continues to slowly transform Ryu. Feeling the blood of the fiends pounding in his veins, Ryu stands before the gates to the source of all evil, the core of the Imperial Palace. So, this is the longest chapter in the game. This is going to be the mop-up chapter. I would estimate that the recording of this video is going to be around about 50 minutes to an hour. That's what I would estimate. It might be done slightly less than that, actually. Save it. I don't see why there's a map of the Labyrinth after we complete the level. I always thought that was quite silly. Yeah, they're fairly easy to take out with one of those with one of those 360 slashing moves. Obviously, you have to at least hit them with a Thunder Nimpo. I'm not sure how it works actually. I might have to do a normal 360 slash just to see if it actually works without using the Thunder Nimpo. A Great Devil Elixir. We may as well use it because. This is the pathway to the palace, but we can't go there yet because we need a key. Some more fish here, and just check. I'll check after when I've killed all these actually, because I just want to see if we've actually got enough essence to upgrade the wooden sword to its final level now. I think they actually took this out in Ninja Gaiden 2. I think they took out the invincibility frame, so even if you did this, you would get eaten as you land. So we've now unlocked the door, and we now appear at the staircase where there is now a dead ninja, where he holds the key of the decayed soul and a diary. So I'll leave this for you to read. If you want to pause the video. The key is actually what opens the door to the Imperial Palace, but we need to actually go to the second floor of the palace in order to get the final Scarab, and then we need to come all the way back to Muramasa. This was always trippy when I first played it, always screwed me up.
What will he discover at the end of his journey? Appeasement for his vengeful heart? Or something else? The true battle is only just beginning.
As I was saying, those black shadow fiends with the crab-like claws, they have a special move that's only done in this area, which is very annoying. Basically, what they can do is grab you from underground and then pretty much just teleport you to the level below. It can be very annoying. Oh, what? Okay, I wasn't even in sight of them. Yeah, you can get the ball rolling now. Oh, nice, we took 2 out at once. And now we will see that we have to use these statues that we've collected throughout the entire game. Basically, each statue unlocks the door so we can go to the next level of the tower. I don't actually know what happens if you don't collect them, so I've never actually tried that before. I've like never gone through the game not knowing what happens if you don't collect the statues. So if I'm bored out of my skull, I might try it sometime, but I highly doubt it. I mean, this chapter would go a lot quicker if you didn't have to kill these bloody fish. So in this chest we get a Great Spirit Elixir, but we can't carry it. Some more Gallus Fiends, so we'll switch back to the Debilera. Oh, and some Pillbugs as well. So I suppose they'll speed up the process of charging up for ultimate techniques. That move. There we go. Now we offer Wolf, the deity of wisdom. Ghost fish. I think it's actually easier to take out more because as you jump into them, you jump up, and as they fly up, you'll obviously hit more. So I think we might have enough now to upgrade a fair few weapons, but might be wise just to actually buy some health items instead. And all you have to do is step here, jump, shuriken throw, and then do a downward stab. You should be able to fly over it. I don't know why it's not doing it now. There we go. Maybe you have to roll jump. But if you come around here, you have the final golden scarab in the game. So now we have to go all the way back into Tairon to go and see Muramasa. No, I knew this would happen because it won't let me interact with the door. There we go. Okay, so now we're at the palace. Let's go all the way back to Tairon. We actually have 67,000 essence, so that's more than enough. In fact, we could probably upgrade all the weapons with that as well. Oh, for God's sake. There's actually a Fiend challenge back in the arena, which we started in Chapter 12, which went on the way back. I'm going to be doing that as well. This is why this chapter takes so long to do. There's also another Fiend challenge over this way. If you look there, you'll see a portal that's glowing, and it wasn't actually there before, but now we can enter into it. take them out. So now we'll hand in all of these scarabs. 50 golden scarabs. That's all. That's all that exists in the world. I can't believe it. Give this an exchange. And we get the arcade. We get the Ninja Gaiden arcade game, which, as I mentioned before earlier in the game, we could go back and we could go back into the hands bar and then play the arcade game. But when you complete the game, you unlock the arcade game anyway. So we will now upgrade the wooden sword to its final level, and it now becomes the Unlaboured Flawlessness, which looks like a giant ore. The true form of the wooden sword, containing an ethereal sense of weight, its impacts are incredibly powerful. We can upgrade the Katetsu to level 3 and the War Hammer to level 2, and we still have enough left over for like other items. I think we'll use a Great Spirit Elixir and buy one off Muramasa. I think there's also a Muramasa statue at the very top of the core as well, so yeah, but the Unlaboured Flawlessness, as your health decreases, the damage that it does increases. So when you're at like 5% health, you can kill bosses in like 2 to 4 hits. It's crazy. It also has its own version of the Azuna drop, which is pretty cool. But the only problem with this weapon, obviously, is that it's too slow. So it decapitates them before they even get a chance. And it has a pretty cool ultimate technique. Just causes like a giant flame explosion type thing. Yeah, I don't really use it as much, but I just thought I'd show you guys. It's actually a pretty cool weapon. I'm just going to switch back to the Dragon Sword and then enter this Fiend challenge. Just have to kill. I actually, in a hard mode in higher, you actually have to kill the Ogre Fiends and some Gallus Fiends, which I actually preferred to do. Because on hard mode and higher, when you actually get all the Scarabs, you unlock the Plasma Saber Mk2, which is a secret weapon that was in the original 2004 version of Ninja Gaiden, and it was essentially the Dragon Sword, but just a tiny bit longer. So you could actually do Azuna drops on the Gallus Fiends, which was pretty cool. Well, not like Azuna drops, the Blade of Nitari. Nitiri, sorry. Nah, the 360 slashes don't work on them standalone, so I just have to do that. And also, you actually get the Dark Dragon Blade as well to use as a weapon, which is actually pretty cool. That's when you hand in all 50 Scarabs. It's the same as the Debilero, but a hell of a lot more powerful. Oh, what am I doing? And its forward Y attack is very powerful. I think I have to kill 60 of these. Yeah, one of those ultimate techniques will kill it instantly. Not level 1 though. If I can use a Great Spirit Elixir here. Very annoying. always manage to catch me mid-air. I need to stop being so fancy now. Oh, what? So just carry on with regular Azuna drops. And I also need to fix my chair at some point because that's like squeaking or rattling or whatever you can hear it is in the background. It's actually my chair. And that's the one of the Fiend challenges done. And in this chest we get a Talisman of Rebirth, which we actually cannot carry. So that's very annoying. I've done all that Fiend challenge for nothing. I suppose we can quickly die and... oh, actually forgot about this. Get the Debilero and break that wall. Get an elixir of spiritual life. We forgot about them items because they seem pretty pointless towards the end of the game. And then if we do a wall run, it's here. The life of the gods. In fact, I might actually die so I can use up one of my talismans to refill my health and Nimpo, and then go back to collect the. If they will hurry up and kill me. This might take a while. The one time I actually want them to kill me and it's just taking so long. Hurry up. Okay. So yeah, the talisman actually refills all of your health and all Nimpo as well. I hope I don't have to do the Fiend challenge again. That would be very annoying. So yeah, we get the Talisman of Rebirth. And now we can continue back to the palace. But before we go back to the palace, I'm actually going to do the second Fiend challenge. But before that, I'm actually going to save it, just in case I, screw up royally and just like lose all my talismans and stuff like that. So I'm just going to quickly save it and then continue back to the arena where we fought Doku in Chapter 11. Because apparently there is another Fiend challenge there, so I guess we will find out. I know there is on Master Ninja. You have to fight about, I think it's 120 Vigorian Berserkers, and you have like 5,000 seconds to do it. Hopefully the challenge will start when we walk in. Ah yes, right. So we have to fight Gallus Fiends for this challenge. So we can get the ball rolling and start absorbing more essence. Oh, shit. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to equip the armlet of benediction. I think it's benediction. No, sorry, the armlet of clarity, so we can charge up our ultimate techniques a hell of a lot quicker. Because it will come in handy for this fight. See how quickly that charged up. So if you wish to skip ahead, then you may do so. This might take a while. I actually don't know how many Gallus Fiends I actually have to kill. My guess is either 30, 50 or 60. I'm going to use a Great Spirit Elixir here, and then use my Thunder Nympho. I think there's a Muramasa statue at the very top, I'm not sure. I know that there's a save one actually. I don't think there is a Muramasa statue. Oh, just missed it. That would have been annoying if they like threw me out of the arena and then I would have had to like do it again. Or if I like lost the timer or something. Might be 60 Gallus Fiends actually. I'm obviously not going to do it in the time limit, but oh, I didn't even roll into... well, I did, but did it at the wrong time. I think these are the last two now. Well, the last one. So I think I now have to go all the way to the top where the puzzle was. Yeah, because I've never actually done this before. This is the first time I've done it, so... I started recording at 3 o'clock, so... I think it was about 3 o'clock. So it's 22 now, so around about 40 minutes so far. So here, Great Devil Elixir. We may as well use it because we won't be coming... Yeah, I tried to put a bit more variation in, but there is literally no need for you to use like the Frost Nimpo or anything like that. And so we get a Life of 1,000 Gods. So we get another health increase. I think this is actually the highest my health has ever been in this game. I'm pretty sure there's more items you can get, like more Lives of the Gods and Spirit of the Devils and stuff like that. So now that we've done everything we need to do, we can go back to the... go back up... well, try and get our way back to the top of the palace. I doubt we'll get a decent rank for this level because I think it's taken far too long now. This video is going to take the piss to render as well, that's the thing. But seeing as we have offered up these statues, we can actually skip these floors. But we still need to deal with the ghost fish, because that's always fun. skip this floor because we have offered up the statue. And now we are back on track. Now we can, but it's best to actually start using your Nimpo on the Black Shadow Fiends, because they can do that move that I was talking about earlier, where they can pop up from under the ground and drag you back down to the second level. Oh right, I didn't realise. I thought there was more than that. Okay, so we will offer up Devil, the deity of immorality, I think it was. Drop a red essence so we can refill our Nimpo. Typical, they don't drop one. Just here, another Great Spirit Elixir. That comes in handy because we don't have to buy one there. We may have to use the more... yeah. Well, that's very annoying. We can completely dodge the entire bloody move. I'm just going to use all my Nimpo on these guys. Yeah, 2 more of these and they should be all gone. Now we have no Nimpo. Offer up Serpent, Deity of Creation. So hopefully the ghost fish on the final level will, final staircase will give us some red essence. I mean, there's actually 5 bosses on this chapter and we've not even faced one yet. So we managed to get one of them back, which isn't too bad. Oh, a Great Devil Elixir. That'll come in handy then. Just here. And the Great Spirit Elixir, we might as well use that afterwards. In order to get here, a message is written on the plaque of the pedestal. He who wishes to pass must offer up his divine acceptance. Next to the message is an image of the demon. So we need to get a demon statue in order to open these doors, and the only way to get it is by going through that portal, fighting a copious amounts of enemies. So we are back in the Fiend realm, where Marbus is sitting on his throne, being all badass. So this instance, if you will, is split into 5 separate stages. There's this stage where you have to fight fiends. The second stage you will fight a boss. The third stage you will fight more fiends while Marbus is throwing fireballs at you. And the 4th stage is another boss, and then the 5th stage is where you have to fight Marbus, and he also has the ability to summon shadow fiends as well, so it's quite annoying, but it can be done. Did we do that on time? Yes, we did that on time.
My servants returning from the underworld. Take care of this puny insect once and for all.
So now this is stage 2, where we have to fight the Hydracubus for a 3rd time. Now the best time to, when you cut his arms off, and then use the forward YYY attack. Oh, never mind, that was my bad. I've always thought that it did a lot of damage for some reason. I guess not. I don't know why it's not doing that. I always remembered it doing a lot of damage for some reason. We'll just use the True Dragon Sword against it then. It seems to work the best. It just seems to be more durable. I wonder if we can use a 360 slash against it actually. They all seem to do the same amount of damage, I guess. One more of them and they should be taken out. So then that's stage 2 complete, so now we will go into the third stage.
You're not as weak as I thought.
So we just have to fight more of these fiends while Marbus throws fireballs at us. But the fireballs also hurt the shadow fiends as well, which is can come in handy. So when you hear him laugh, you have a few seconds to get out of the way, because that's when he'll actually throw the fireball. Noticed that while through this entire Let's Play, I've noticed that the Shadow Fiends tend to be dodging my attacks more often. I guess they're just trying to show off for the camera, I guess.
How do you like this?
So now we have to fight against Yotan Throw or Yotan Throw. It's one of the two, I can't remember, but same strategy as before, just use forward YY. Just try and get attack him from the side and avoid those bloody ice shards. Try and make him do the punching move so you can actually get around him, so he's actually vulnerable. Try and make him do the grab move as well, but also avoid it, because you'll actually be vulnerable. I actually thought that he caught me then. A few more hits. And he's dead. So now we will switch to the Debilero, so we can take on Marbus.
That's it. It's time for me to take you on personally.
Thinking he's all badass. Okay, so the basic strategy here is to wait until he jumps on the floor, like tries to smash her on the floor, and then just basically use your forward Y attack. Yeah, he also has the ability to spawn Shadow Fiends, as I said before, which is very annoying. But if you get overwhelmed, you can use your Izuna and Nimpo to quickly get rid of them. But also, just keep dodging his attacks. Before he is about to cast something, you can usually jump in the air and then... Oh, I missed. You can jump in the air and like press Y to do a downward slash, and it usually cancels his animation to yeah, it usually cancels his animation to actually do what he's doing, like a casting animation. This is where I'd use more Nimpo. Hopefully they drop health. Yes, they do. I think you might be able to get like a charge technique on him. Yeah, you can usually land a charge technique on him. One more hit and he's down. So now we get the demon statue, so now we can open the gates of hell and find the Vigorian Emperor and take the dragon sword back. But we will switch back to the dragon sword for now. We will use one elixir of the devil way. Use 3 elixirs of spiritual life. No, what am I doing? Wrong button. Then all we have to do is save. Oh, I'm an absolute idiot. I could have just used a Great Spirit Elixir, because he won't be coming back. Well, that was stupid of me. But we shall save it here, open the gates of hell, and now go in. Again, that's very trippy. So now we just have to climb this giant staircase. So I'll quickly use talk strategies. If you hold block, you can move the platform up and down, and then you can move it around with a control stick. Best thing to do is use charged level 2 360 slashes against the orbs on his shoulders and chest, whilst also avoiding these lasers. See, one level 2 360 slash will instantly take out the orbs. Oops. Yeah, and if you do fall, there will be another one. There'll be another one to like catch you when you fall. It won't let me get close to the chest for some reason. So what you're going to want to do here is equip your bow. You should have 15 arrows on all 3 of them. Then you're going to want to equip your Art of the Fire Wheels. Basically just shoot all the skulls out. If you run out of arrows, change arrows. Just keep shooting at the skulls, and then they'll start rapidly charging at you. At that point you're going to want to do a 360 slash, like charge up for one. No, firstly you'll want to activate your Fire Wheel Nimpo and then charge it for a 360 slash, and then when the horned skull charges at you, just release it and it should do a lot of damage. Just like that. Took off like about 60% of his health there, probably 70. All you have to do then is just change arrows and then repeat the process again. Finally with the strong bow. So that was chapter 15, and we have finally stopped ourselves from becoming a fiend. I highly doubt that I'm going to get a good rank for this, to be honest. 43 minutes, and I've also used a Nimpo, but we will see what we get. Oh, we actually get a Master Ninja, which is pretty awesome. Right then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment down below, subscribe for future content, and I shall see you all in the next video, which will be the final chapter of this game.